Libras. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy no snow here day. Wherever you are at, I pray that you're not in one of these snowstorms. Oh my goodness. They're so bad. They're so bad. So if you are, you're in my prayers and meditation. Let me tell you, we've had it here in Oregon and it's been crazy. Wow. All three. Boom. Okay. But yeah, so hopefully everybody is safe. So for those of you that are brand new, my name is Patty. I am an empath that does intuitive tarot. I also do intuitive coaching. I do life balance coaching, spiritual coaching. Yeah, pretty much it. Anyway, I'm here to do your reading from the 22nd to the 28th. Guys, it's the end of the month. Wow, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. For those of you that do not know, there is a full moon coming up on the 27th. And that is going to actually be around 8 in the morning, I believe. 8:17 in the morning, something like that. But I am doing a reading for the 26th, on the 26th at 1 o'clock on the full moon, and for the energies also moving into March, because it's the end of the month. So the energies, let me tell you, it's going to be a really sort of sketchy and hard month, or beginning of the month, because the energies of the full moon and the planets that are going on up there, I sort of looked into them a little bit today, and they are going to be sort of like a push me, pull me doll. Like people are not going to want to budge. Their thoughts and their processes are theirs, and they don't want to move, and they don't want to sort of listen to other people. But the other thing is that they don't want to leave the old. So same old story kind of a thing, but intense. I'll tell you it on the 26th. So if you haven't subscribed, you probably want to subscribe. If you want to watch that, hit the bell or you won't be notified, because people are telling me, hey, can you tell us when you have upcoming videos, live videos, because they want to watch them. You can. However, if you don't hit the bell, you won't be notified. So make sure if you do subscribe, hit that bell. And then that way you'll know when I'm on. Or if I post something, upload something like this new moon or this full moon coming up. So you'll know. All right. So let's get started, because that's what you're here for. The Raven is the first card oracle out. Now, the first oracle, the divine, is asking me to speak about decisions and choices from the past. So I don't normally pull 3, I pull 2. And so he's like, I want you to pull a past energy. This is how you've been making your decisions and choices and things like that from the past. And we really need to pay attention to where that foundation is from. Hey, this is me. Don't shoot the messenger. So the Raven is about magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. So if you don't know about the Raven is an extremely smart bird. Very, very intuitive to know how to manipulate and get what he wants, but extremely smart. Did you know you can teach a crow or a raven to talk? Yeah, that's how smart they are. However, this card is about synchronistic events. So somebody isn't paying attention to the opportunities in their past that will bring them to their future. So things that connect the dots, that's pretty much synchronistic to our destiny. When you connect the dots, that's your destiny. A lot of people say, well, destiny is purpose. No, it is not. It is not. Sorry to tell you. Destiny is the events that happen to bring you to your purpose. So purpose is the end result, your calling, your passion, your big, deep passion inside your heart. That is your purpose. The little, people you come in contact with, the resources, the things that happen, the coincidences that are really not coincidences. But the thing is that's those dots to dots kind of a thing. That's what this is. So somebody's not paying attention to them, or if they are, they're ignoring them. This is the foundation of what divine wants you to do and has you do. It's like your purpose. What's that passion inside? He's trying to show you some people or things to get that passion to grow, but you're ignoring it. Somebody's got excuses. I just heard excuses. Somebody's got lots of excuses. So that's the past energy. Okay, so that's where it's probably going to focus a little bit on that, but we're going to focus more on the now, because that's the way the divine works. There is no time in divine's land. I was going to say divine land, but it's the now. So the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of Lake is about truth. It is about courage, self-respect, and responsibility. So when you do something wrong, you own it. Pretty much. Okay. And self-respect is when you don't allow somebody to do something, step over a boundary that you do not want to do, but you're allowing them to do it. Don't know where that came from. Don't know why it came from. But so if somebody sort of, what do you call it? Manipulates you into doing something that you don't want to do. Could be something really not good, or it could be like, hey, let's go to the movie. Okay, what movie do you want to see? Oh, I don't know. What do you want to see? Well, how about if we go to, I don't know, Horror Nights or something? Yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of silly. Oh, I don't like scary movies. But it's not that scary. Come on, let's go. And you give up and go, knowing that you probably are going to have nightmares or whatever from it. You just allowed somebody to manipulate you or move you into a position that you stepped out of your own self-respect, saying, nope, not going, don't like those movies, don't want to go to those movies. Let's pick another movie, or let's go to do something else. Self-respect. All right. So that's, and responsibility. So if you have nightmares and you've gone to that scary movie, that's your responsibility, because you basically gave in to somebody else's stuff. So we're going to work on that a little bit, I guess. Today is what he's asking us to do. Who knows? Why I say work. I'm in a coaching mood today. I don't know why he's got me in a coaching mood today. So future, got to be optimistic. Got to be optimistic. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, just so beautiful. This artist, I love this artist. Okay, so got to be optimistic, creative, a creative action. And it says the fiery fairy is a creative action, not creative words. Words can be full of lies, full of all kinds of stuff, pipe dreams, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you've got to have the action. The feet's got to move. All right. So that's for somebody out there. I don't know who. All right, so let's see what else we've got going here in retrospect to these. And then at the very end, guys, I will do, I'll do a oracle for the full moon. All right, full moon. Full moon's been pretty interesting. This is going to be a really, it'll be a good moon, because we got planets that are conflicting in a squaring. We've got planets that are trining. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. However, whenever you hear me say square, when I talk about, Neptune's planet, or not Neptune, like in this month, Venus was squaring to Uranus and also Jupiter. So what that means is each planet has a characteristic. Just like you have a character, so do these planets. And when they have squaring, that means they're conflicting each other. So if Venus is of love and Uranus is a warrior, you got these conflicting, but they can also be the other. It's like good and bad. You got good and bad in both. However, when you're squaring, there's confliction. So confliction of love, warrior. So little kerfuffling kind of thing going on. All right. So that I don't know why I wanted to share that. I like teaching. So I will, if you guys have any questions or you don't understand anything, same with tarot. Tarot, anybody can read tarot. It's what the energy is of the person that's reading it, where their spirit is. Where their spirit is, or the energies that they're bringing through with the cards. All right, and that is how deep of a relationship they have with the energies, whether you want to call it the universe, divine, spirit, or whatever. However, there can be some, I'm not going to go there, but there could be some really interesting things going on out there. Anyway, first card out is Judgment. Okay, so Judgment in this case, when I look at the Judgment card from an intuitive person, and also from hearing what's coming through either through divine or somebody else, is when you look at that card, it is the time of an ending. Okay, so you have the thing about the Judgment card, you have up until your last breath to change anything you want. You can make a decision based on earth, or you can make a decision based on spirit. So what is it that you're basing your foundation from? Your synchronistic events, your destiny, where is that coming from? Is it because I want? which is very earthly? Or is it, I need, let me hear what I need. What am I supposed to do? And then that's better not. Oh my gosh, don't disconnect. Okay, it reconnected. Sorry if this glitched out. My studio disconnected and reconnected. Not sure why. But just so go back for just a little bit in case that did. So if your destiny is more earth based or spiritual based, because whatever is happening synchronistically or what is ever happening through these dot to dot, we say destiny, then it actually is which way are you headed? Because if you're picking everything I want, that's an earthly thing. If it's okay, I'm going to do this because I need to do this, because it's not easy to be on your destiny to your path. When you have a passion, like somebody has a passion for drawing and they want to go to art school or they want to do something of that nature, it is a lot of work. But somebody will put the school, somebody will put the teachers, somebody will put the tools, somebody will put the mindset to do the work. And then at the very end, the result, the purpose is you come out with beautiful art, you get hired as an artist, blah, 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 blah. That's their passion. That's spiritual. But if you just say, you know what, I like cars, I want to do everything in cars, I want to buy a house, I want this, I want that, I want, that's very earthly, okay? I'm not going to pound that into the grave. So, unfortunately, something's coming your way to wake that up. So I don't know who this is for, but the Knight of Wands is coming to give you a message. It's like, come on, wake up. You're going the wrong way. I need you to go this way. You're not paying attention. I got this wonderful freaking opportunity for you, but it doesn't seem like you can stay focused. And then you make the wrong decisions, and then you got to have responsibility for your actions. I don't know who that's for because your world's about ready to get rocked. And it's going to get rocked in the right way because it's going to freaking wake you up. That's the moon, guys. That's divine. That's the moon. That's the planets. That's numerology, because we got things ending with the number 10. We have the 8. We have the 8 about your passion and your purpose. We've got number 3 to acknowledge all that to go. Boom. And then we have the number 7 twice. Twice. Do you know what 7 is for? Your ambition and your potential. Somebody's missing out on their somebody's, I can feel it. Somebody is really missing out on their, I don't want to even say calling. I want to say like blessing and rewards. It's like, but you know what? Here's the thing. It's not too late. Thank you. He's like, it's not too late. Because it's all going to be based on how you're going to look at your decisions for this week. It's like, and I'm going to tell you right now, with the Hierophant being the card of the year, which is very spiritual, and this is a spiritual awakening time. You'll talk to any astrologer, you'll talk to any numerologist. These are awakening times. And that's why you've got the Tower. Something, whatever it is in your life going on right now, really sit down and think about it from a spiritual aspect rather than an earthly aspect. And if you don't know how to do that, get a hold of me. Ask questions. I'm now starting to get emails, the people asking, yes, ask. You said I could ask. Yes, ask. If you don't know how to do that, because it is going to take work to change that mindset. Because it's going to make you healthier, it's going to make you happier, and you know what? It's going to make you peaceful. No more drama in your life. You know how I know? No, I'm not psychic. I know because I was there. Very much so. Even though my spirit really, really wanted to be more spiritual, I fought it. And you know why I fought it? Because I was so afraid of what everybody else would think. Until one day I said, screw it. This is my life. This is my journey. I can be whatever way I want. I can be however I want. And I am going to be me. I have gifts. I have faith in spirit. I've had witnesses of spirit. I've had witnesses of my mother is still on the other side. I've heard her voice. She's commanded me to do something. I did it, and the outcome flipped my brain out. I was like, okay, thank you. But I did. Before my mother passed away, we sat and talked, and I said, if there is any way in this God's green earth or in heavens above or whatever you want to call it, if there's a way that you can communicate with me from beyond, will you do that? She said yes. And she did. Goosebumps. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Be yourself, okay? Please be yourself. Walk in absolute truth. Your truth, divine's truth. Walk in it. Be creative and action in it. Be optimistic. These are your high vibrations. These are the divine vibrations. I feel like I want to start preaching or something. Woo! Yeah. All right. So let's get back to this, guys. So number 4, somebody's thinking too much. Way too much. When the number 4 comes up, you know, it means that number 4 in numerology is about stability. It's about being balanced. Somebody's overthinking so much, it's throwing off your balance. You're thinking so much from this thing here rather than here that it is throwing you completely off balance. This is where you got to flip the script, because you're going to rock your world and you are going to be so flipping amazing to see that it's going to be just an aha moment. But somebody is being distracted from someone. And they don't want you to have that peace. They don't want you to have that newness. Oh, thank you. Because they're going to be left behind. And that's a very likely possibility. Because once you get to another level, you do leave people behind. You know, you do leave people behind. And it's not that you intend to. You just want to keep going. You sort of like, you get not an addiction, but you get this understanding, this awakening that there is so much more that you don't want to go back there. If you want to come with me, come on. But you're not going to lower yourself. You're going to keep raising yourself up. We have the Page of Pentacles. The World. And threes, 11, 2. We've got unity and bringing things together. The World is very spiritual. She's got her staffs. She's also exposed, which means she's in her absolute truth. She is sharing everything about her truth. Okay. She's also learning something about herself, whether it's a guy or a girl, doesn't matter. The thing is, they're learning about themselves. This is a healing time. This is a growth time for you. This is huge. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I know somebody's been through a lot. You have been through a lot. So, oh, again, number 2. 2 is unity, coming together, working together. Now, it shows 2 people, but it doesn't mean that it has to be 2 people. It means that your life is balancing, coming together. It's actually starting to form together. All right. Again, in numerology, it's about improvement. It is about your ambition. It is about your potential. We have the number 8. We have 2 number 7s side by side. This is about your future growth. And somebody is coming forward to help. You got to get out of your head. Whoever this is, get out of your head. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else we have. The diviner, if anybody else wants to come through, please share anything where what I missed. Can I get a clarification on this? Somebody on the other side, please. Can I get some clarification on this tower? What is it that Libras need to work on this tower? Is there a specific They need to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The world. Working on becoming your true self. And exposing yourself to maybe somebody who's close to you, learn from them, grow from them. Thank you. So I don't know who this was, but if it makes a sense to you, maybe it's somebody you know on the other side. It says, shake that fear. Shake that fear. It almost sounds like an old lady. Shake that fear. Too funny. But the other thing is not only exposing yourself to, you got to expose yourself to the right people. Here's the thing is when you walk into your own truth, your self-truth, your absolute truth of who you are rather than faking it until you make it. Or, for example, I did this with another sign this week. It's sort of like you go into work and you're this one person. It's like, yep, yeah, you're serious, whatever. And then you go home, you're a different person. And around your friends, you're a different person. Why can't you be that same person the whole time? You might have to put on a different hat. However, this character and personality integrity inside you that the divine built inside of you, if you listen to this, you would be that person all the time. What you see here with me is me at home, is me in public, is me anywhere I go. So if you're not used to it, I'm sorry. This is me. And it is my absolute truth. Yes, I get sad. Yes, I get serious, that kind of thing. This is me, though. This is my character. Do you know how long it took me to step out of my old skin and say, yes, I am going to shake that fear? It took me years and years and years. However, I was so concerned about what other people thought of me. That's where the fear came from. When you shake that fear, then that fear goes away and you will become you. And if you lose somebody in that process, they were not even meant to be there in the first place. Makes sense? Scary, isn't it? Not if you're not worried about everybody else. Your journey is yours. Your journey is you. Your journey is a passion deep inside of you that actually needs to be coming out. As long as it is healthy and of higher vibration, because I feel a really dark presence that really, really wants to come out. No, that will not come out. Because light will always shadow over dark. So that deep dark, I feel it so strong right now, whoever that is, that will not be allowed, and you will not be allowed to stay. You must be gone. Because light will always overcome you. Always. Boy, do I got goosebumps. Where that energy is, who's with that person. I don't know what person out there has that deep, dark energy. It needs to be gone. Gone. Because that is low vibrational. And light will always shine above it. Joy, happiness, divine, anything and everything. Be gone. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Not allowed in my house. I don't know who that is for somebody out there, but I will definitely meditate and pray for you because that energy has to go. Very, very dark energy. Not allowed. If you're having that, I'm going to say this, I don't do this very often. If you're having that dark energy around you, it is a very destructive energy, and you need to reach out to me because I want to help you. That needs to be gone. I don't know if that passed through my house. I don't know if it passed through the computer. I don't know what happened just that instant, but it has to be gone, and I'm serious. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Okay. You gotta breathe. You gotta learn how to breathe, guys. Okay, so world is really, really important. Do expose yourself in a positive light. If you feel like there is a darkness coming over you, you do need to talk to Divine and say, you know what, bring the light in and make a bubble. Do whatever you can to keep in the light. Bring joy. Put headphones on. You need to ignore that. All right. This is a very, very positive energy. This is a very lightning energy for a lot of people out there. This is something that you're going to be growing in your absolute truth about. Woo! I haven't had a reading like that for a long time. Wow. That energy is powerful though for somebody. Really powerful. I don't know who that is, but man, I've had that dark energy before. You got it. And you know, people are like, well, do you sage? Do you frankincense? Do you do that kind of stuff? No, I don't. That there, the frankincense, I do that for smell and I enjoy it. The power. There is more power in divine, unseen power than anything that will ever do. Sorry, guys. If you believe in it, that's great. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to poo-poo it. Although I go to the main man, the power. Let me tell you, I have never been let down by his power. Ever. And he gives me the power. So, all right. So let's see what the moon is before we go, because I got a little carried away. But boy, that is one heavy spirit. Demons. Woof. And it doesn't, I don't think it's just one. All right. So the moon coming up now. Yeah, this is great. So there is things that you want. There is prayers that you want, meditation that you want. So, you know, you got to, somebody doesn't want to believe in the energy. Somebody doesn't want to believe in the moon or doesn't want to believe in then I'm not quite sure why you're watching tarot or why you're not looking at divine. But the thing is, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But remember I said, you got to make decisions. These are decisions. This is from your past. Where's your foundation? Where are you going to make the decision from? You know, there is dark and there is light. There's two doors there, dark and light. You got to make the decision. But that path, you know, that is your choice, whichever you choose. And Spirit of Place about meditation and prayer, guys. Meditation and prayer. And, you know, people say, well, you know, meditation's overrated. Meditation just could be breathing, being still, and also just, you know, talking to divine, talking to nature, talking to who, you know, whatever you believe in. However, the full moon energies are definitely going to be about making a choice, a spiritual choice versus, because that's your first card out, death. Judgment. I was thinking death, but judgment. All right. So that was your first card out. Somebody, don't get over in your head this week. Do not get over in your head this week. But remember, once you have your absolute truth, you have to own it. You have to take responsibility for it. So if you make a mistake like today, you know, I thought something of somebody that was not true. And I said, hey, I'm working in criminology. So it's like I went back and did a background check on somebody, and I was just like, hey, you know, this shows this, so I need to know from you your truth, because they're like, oh, well, that's old information and that's not even accurate. So, you know, you have to say, well, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. You have to own it. You have to have responsibility in anything that you do. And then that when you do that, each time you do that, you expose who you really, really are. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. Because then you're actually walking in your own truth, your own absolute truth. And then you're bringing creative action and optimism, because you've just raised that vibration way up there. You've raised it way up. And what it is saying then is that I'm optimistic about who I am. I can now relax because I am who I am. All right. Whoo, what a reading. Sorry, I got in the moment there. I really have a difficult time with negative energies, dark energies coming in. And I put them away. I will put them away. I have that power. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good, I hope you got something from the reading. And don't forget the 26th at 1 o'clock, full moon reading. And I'll also go into energies and planets for the upcoming couple of weeks till almost the new moon. All right. So we'll do that. And make sure, remember, for those of you who keep asking me, will I be posting the lives? I do my live readings Tuesday through Friday. And I try to do them. It hasn't happened this week. I try to do them from around noon to 3 Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday through Friday. It hasn't happened because I've been getting sort of busy this week for whatever reason. I don't know what. But I try to, and then sometimes I try to do them earlier because a lot of people in Europe, if I do them too late, then they never get the chance to see them live. But just know that for the future, Tuesday through Friday for sure, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm on because it'll tell you. But make sure you bring a friend. Share, bring a friend. And I just hope you enjoy the way that I do my readings and share. If it doesn't resonate with you, maybe it'll resonate with somebody you know. Please share it with them, even if it's not their sign. Maybe they'll learn something or help them because it doesn't end with us. We are the conduit. It flows through us. All right. Take care. And I will see you on March 1st. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. And I'll let you know about how I'm going to do things for my knee surgery, as far as if I'm going to have them pre-recorded or do them while I'm on drugs. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Have a great, great week, guys.